Yeah, right in the middle of the day.
Here we are doing
But otherwise, you can't go till
follow
November.
feel. We've made up a little pattern. We did it at a walk and she did great. So now we are doing it
Right.
at a trot and she's relaxed and listening and doing great. We had just done some groundwork and she actually picked
Is that
up
what
a
you do?
canter on the right lead in the circling game, which I was really happy about. And I've kind of been putting a little more energy into it, kind of really getting her to move her feet, and she was able to do it. So this is going fine. Okay, now we are going to practicing right lead, left lead, right lead, left lead, practicing the position. Okay, right lead, oopsie. Now we're going to be trying to do right lead all the time, and I'm looking at what kinds of things I can do different. Maybe I need to bend my ribs a little bit more and exaggerate it a little bit more. I'm looking at these photographs thinking that. Here I decided to just kind of let her trot out and get her to move, get some energy up. I think she takes the left lead because she's really comfortable with that, and it's more awkward for her on the right lead, and it used to be awkward on the left too. So I figure when she gets the right lead, it's going to be fast. So I thought, let's get the energy up so we can get this going. I'm trying to get combobulated myself. Gotta relax, relax. She's got to get to be relaxed. No, not that time. This time I kind of really got her, I think, but didn't help.
No.
Still got that left lead. Right lead. And maybe I should have been turning the other direction, but
Left.
didn't get it anyways. I kind of wanted to show that she's pretty relaxed. I'm trying to keep her relaxed. I know she'll never get it if we're tense. So this time I decided, well, I'm going to
Look like
just do
you're
the
pushing
pattern.
more
And I'm
now.
going to keep my body
Huh?
position in the right lead, and she's going to be going against it when we're supposed to be in the right lead. Oh, now I'm going to switch to the left lead. I'm doing a little imaginary lead change there. Okay, I'm going to do a little imaginary lead change when we come out of that circle. And so that she knows that at least I'm thinking that way. She can do it perfectly on the left lead.
Hey, no.
Unfortunately. Well, I guess that's fortunate. Here we are. I'm trying to get the right lead online. And we did get it that time for a bit. She doesn't really go right into the circle. She kind of goes off straight and then we lose it. There we lost it again. This time we get it. I noticed that when she faces to her right, then she can get that right lead a little bit. I notice that when we're in the round pen and I back her up at liberty, she doesn't want to do that. Here, I read through your notes and took the left lead away from her while sticking the rail and just pushing her forward. But we did get the right lead here the first time we tried it. After that, she got real bracy in her neck to the left, and we had to stop and just practice indirect rein and softening that up a little bit. So we're kind of struggling with that now. I am happy that I'm bouncing all over, you can tell, but this is the only time I've gotten the right lead while riding this month. So we know she can do it. She doesn't like it though. See, here she is, she's bracing up. I'm having to push her away with my leg. She wants to push my leg right into that fence. And we still can't get it. Okay, here we are in the round pen. And Sally canters well in the round pen on the right lead, so I thought, well, I'll ride her in the round pen. And at first we did pretty well, so I want to kind of see what am I doing that's getting the right lead here. I'm looking relaxed, the reins are loose, everything's going pretty well. The round pen's not really round, so she keeps stopping. When she's at liberty, that doesn't seem to bother her, but when I'm riding her, any excuse will do. She's doing pretty well. She's getting the right lead. We're doing pretty well. And now we're going into the left lead here somewhat. And I know it's hard for me to tell what lead I'm on. Just focusing so much on doing what I'm doing that I didn't correct her on this one. So, which is disappointing because it means I practiced it wrong with her for quite some time there. But as we go along, I seem to get it occasionally and sometimes not. I'm kind of including this whole clip. The next clip, I never get the right lead, so oh, didn't get it there either. But I want you to see what I'm doing right and what I'm doing wrong so that I can kind of get more into the right mode here. There we go. It's pretty bumpy on the right, but it's also bumpy when she's on the left lead and going in the wrong direction in the round pen, so it's kind of hard to tell when I'm on her. Notice I'm noticing, and I was aware of this when I was riding too, my reins are getting tighter and tighter as we go along. She's getting bracier and bracier. She's trying to run me into the panels, so I keep having to pull her away from there with the right rein, but then I don't want to lean her inward, so then I want to keep her head to the outside, so I'm kind of trying to do a few conflicting things all at the same time. We're still doing pretty well there. It's okay. Now in this next clip, it gets really bad. I'm really bracy. We did about 3 clips in between, so probably about 2 minutes worth in between. And then I notice my reins are really tight. She's bracy. I'm really pushing her. She's trying to run me into the panels. I don't think consciously, but she's bracing, and that's what the result is. It's making me real nervous. So I'm having to keep her away, and doesn't look very pretty.